Honestly, does anyone ever think about the economy in a fantasy world? No? Just me? Okay. You're bleeding out, your party members are dropping like flies, so what do? You pop a potion, you toss the bottle, or maybe you keep the bottle and fill it with holy water from a temple. Or if you're a freak, you fill it with sewage water or blood. But that got me thinking. A potion is 50 gold pieces, but how much is 50 gold in dollars? And ultimately that made me wonder, are potions even worth it? Now this simple question led me down a rabbit hole on Google and a lot of math, so let's unpack this. First off, what is the gold standard in fantasy? Well, the Player's Handbook, our trusty guide for this video on which we're basing all of our information, states that a silver piece buys a laborer's work for half a day, a flask of oil, or a night's rest in a poor inn. Next, at the bottom of page 143, it states that the standard coin weighs about 1/3 of an ounce, so 50 coins weigh a pound. Okay, so here's some crucial information. So after some quick Googling, you can find out that as of the date of this video being filmed, which is late August 2023, the average price for an ounce of gold is $1,914.89 US dollars rounded up for an ounce. Now, if you divide that by 3 because a single coin is 1/3 of an ounce, roughly, you get a single gold coin costing around $638. Now, that's quite a lot of coin. Now, if a single gold piece is 10 silver, and 10 silver buys approximately 4 hours of work from a laborer, because let's assume half a day means 4 hours, and this hypothetical laborer doesn't live in a society of monsters, that means that 1 silver is $63, with the average laborer in the US in 2023 making around $15 or $16 an hour. That comes out to around $60 to $64 for 4 hours, so it checks out. Also, I've stayed at the Motel 6 near Disneyland, and that was like $60 or $70, and it was a so 1 silver for a poor inn also checks out. Okay, moving on. But that got me thinking, what about things like bread or chickens or heck, even a simple pair of boots? So let's keep going down this financial fantasy rabbit hole, shall we? Now, 1 bread is listed as 2 copper on page 158 of the Player's Handbook. Now, if 1 silver is 10 copper, then bread is $63 divided by 10 for each copper, and then times 2, which means a loaf of bread, and I'm imagining the Aladdin size loaf of bread, right? You're all with me, is $12. What kind of World War IV inflation is this shit? $12 for a loaf of bread? Good lord. But, okay, certainly not everything is so inflated, right? A hunk of cheese is 1 silver? $63 cheese. Okay, well, a mug of ale is 4 coppers, which means that 1 mug is $25. And trust me, I checked over and over and over again because I'm a YouTube persona, and so of course I'm terrible at basic arithmetic, and I knew if I did this wrong you would come after me, so I double checked and I triple checked. 1 silver is $63 divided by 10 per copper. That means each copper is $6.30 and ale is 4 coppers, so nope, checks out. So then the big question loomed, right? The healing potions. If 1 gold is roughly $630 and a potion is 50 gold, that means that a single basic healing potion is $31,500. Okay, but in all seriousness, if you had the money and you could spend 30 grand to stop from dying, wouldn't you? 30 grand seems like a really small amount to pay to, stay alive. But that got me thinking. You can create your own potions in 8 hours or 1 day, and if you create your own potions, you can do it for 25 gold, so that means at half the cost, you're still making an hourly rate of $1,968 per hour. You were making a dream living by crafting potions all day. I'd be brewing all day and night if I knew I could make $2,000 an hour. I would give up on YouTube. Why are potions so expensive then? Could it be the rare ingredients? Or the risk involved in collecting them? I mean, you're not just popping down to your local grocery store, right? You're trekking into a forest that's filled with werewolves, or climbing a mountain where a dragon might live just to get a single herb, or diving into deep waters infested with all sorts of shit just to get a rare coral or whatever. There's some major risk and reward going on here. But then, is it the magic that makes it so expensive? Or is it just good old supply and demand? If everyone's getting slashed by orcs or burnt by dragons, I'd imagine there's a high demand for healing potions. And if only a few skilled alchemists or healers can make them, well, then that would drive up the price too, right? Well, for the adventurer, it's probably still worth it. I mean, if you've got a sack of gold and you're facing down a Lich King, you're not going to quibble over the price. But for the alchemist or potion brewer, it is a gold mine, literally. Okay, so my final thoughts. The fantasy economy is, well, it's fantastical. So prices don't always make sense, and you've really got to decide what's worth more, your gold or your life, right? Given how hard adventurers like yourselves work for their gold, I bet most adventurers would just begrudgingly hand over the 50 gold pieces. And to all you budding alchemists out there, get brewing. There's freaking gold to be made. All right, I bet you didn't expect that's what you'd be watching when you started this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments if there are other aspects of the fantasy world you want me to dissect. And always remember, while gold is great, staying alive is priceless. Thank you so much for watching. Forge on, my friends, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.